bless their heart, and I mean that in not the southern way, the northern way. They were so nervous and so like new to all of it that it's like I would say. So what got you started into the paranormal? Well, I had this experience when I was doing this. Oh, what was that like? It's like I had to pull all the information.
You were pulling teeth. You were pulling teeth.
It's like I would say, so, did that scare you? Yes. Okay. Thank you. I totally built a lot on this.
Oh my God.
So,
that must have been difficult.
It was, and if there were Academy Awards for podcasting, I think I would have gotten nominated for one on that one because everybody said you were so nice to that guest. We could all see you struggling just to get the hour in, and bless you for doing it and everything. But oh man, I was like, I was like, I think that was one of the few shows that I went off air, went and laid down, and I was like, I'm done. I'm exhausted.
Oh my God. You were mentally exhausted. Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, people were like, were you pulling teeth? I was like, yes, I was. I was like,
I could just imagine.
But yeah, I'm looking at your bio right now to get some of the spots that I was like, when I saw them on there, I was like, do what? And so I was like, those might be fun to hit on because it's something probably a lot of people don't hit on because they look at all the other stuff that's more exciting, so to speak. Like the Headless Knights Templar. I'm like, what? I want to know more about that. But yeah, is there anything that you like personal you don't want me to bring up? Because I know you list a lot of personal stuff in your bio, but I didn't.
Oh no, there's nothing to worry about. I'm very public, so.
Okay. I just like when you said in your bio your daughter's a former cop, and I was like, I'm gonna leave that off. Promotional, because I was like, that's his family. I'm not making that public.
No. Yeah, you don't.
And I just said you were married to a psychic medium. I was like, that's got to be an episode in itself. Okay. I have a few things listed, and I am very confident we're probably not even going to get through half of it. And I gotta admit, it's like as nervous as people get, I'm a little bit nervous because most of my guests I've gotten through other guests on Facebook or through Facebook, interact. So you're the first one I've gotten off of LinkedIn, and so I'm like, okay, so we're setting the new bar here, new avenue. So we'll see how this goes, and if I'll start bringing more, or I'll be like,
It's going to be a good show, Michael.
Have you ever thought about doing podcasting?
I'm actually a co-host on a couple podcasts already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so, yeah.
So you know how it goes.
Yeah.
And the number of hours that goes into making 1 hour.
Well, I don't do any of the technical work. They just put me down. They say, hey, you want to be a co-host? Okay, I'll be a co-host. So I'm a co-host for 2 podcasters.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I get called upon as a guest on other podcasts like yours. So it keeps me. Thank God I'm retired, because now that I'm retired, I have time.
Yeah, and it's interesting you bring that up, and because admittedly, I was like, when I first read your short bio that you sent in your other bio, and I was like, are you sure you want to be on my show? Because it's like, you have this big thing, and I'm like, my show is so small yet. It's
No.
growing, but it's like, I was like, wow, and the fact that you approached me, I was like, wow, I don't get too many people. I was getting quite a few, and then it's kind of gotten quiet. People saying, hey, can I do your show? Are you looking for people?
And Michael, if you're ever looking for people, I do have some great people you would probably love to have as guests. So just hit me up, if you're kind of short on something, and say, hey, I need a guest. I'll get you a guest.
Well, that's very kind of you, and one of the things that I try to do is, it's really hard being, a paranormal podcast show actually is as wide range as I try to keep on my subject matter. I tend to get a lot of guests that are along the same lines, and it's like, yeah, I want to kind of branch out, but it's like I keep finding all my guests are pulling me back into one subject matter, and it's like, yeah, where's the others? The what I call fringe people.
Oh, yeah. I can see that.
But yeah, because I get worried, I mean, people are enjoying the show, but me personally, I'm like, I get a little bit worried when I have like the 30th paranormal investigator / team coming on, and everyone's like, really? Is this your one trick pony? Because how many differences can these teams and investigators be? And that's my mind playing games on me, I think, because I doubt anybody really sits there and it's like, oh, it's another investigator.
Yeah. And they all got the same story. Yeah.
I know. I love when people will come up to me and they're like, oh, you're an investigator? Yeah. So you've been to this place? No. Well,
Oh, yeah, they do that stuff all the time.
not in my area.
Oh.
Otherwise, I'm confident I would be there.
So
the one thing that always cracks me up is when I'm texting someone, I gotta watch it because I have dyslexia.
Yeah.
Actually, but what I find is the most aggravating is, like, I may send you a text message saying, hey, the show is starting soon. If I send it as is, it'll say the shoot is starting soon.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why it makes, every time I type show to shoot.
Auto correct.
I know, it's like, I don't know what AI is smoking on my phone, but
That's funny. So we got about 2 minutes, huh?
A minute and a half. So
Minute
if
and
you
a
want to
half.
get some water or anything.
I got some coffee, so I think I'm good.
You're braver than me. If I drink coffee, I'll be like, you'll see me start nodding off.
Oh my God.
But one thing I want to mention, I'll mention now and I'll mention again on the show, is thank you for your service.
Oh, thank you very much, Michael.
I appreciate it. My dad was in the Navy and I carry his military card with me every day.
Oh, that's good. That's good, Michael. That's good.
Yeah. I have a lot of respect for the vets. And that was one of the things when I was reading your bio too, is I made sure I put in the description of everything. I go, and he's a vet, a veteran. Because I feel like, you know, that's an important thing for people to see and realize. Because I don't feel like, you know, gets as much attention as it should. And plus, I'm sure you don't want everybody always saying, oh, it's a vet. Oh, it's a vet.
Yeah. And also too, I avoid actually wearing any kind of veteran stuff because I don't want people constantly saying, "Oh, thank you for your service." No, but I mean.
No, you reminded me. I forgot to put my hat on. I told the company when they sent it to me, I would wear it. All right. Well, we're ready to go if you are.
I'm ready.